So I'm going to need y'all to listen and listen good because this just happened to me last night. So, you guys know I get a lot of sponsorship email, and you got to be careful of the email that you open to, because if you don't, you can get hemmed up. So last night, I got home from work and I got this email from one of my sponsors, and I thought it was a legit email. I thought it was pretty cool, because it's products that I use from them all the time. So I ain't think nothing of it. I ain't think nothing of them sending me an email and asking to collaborate with them. So I was like, cool. I go into the email, I fill out the application, fill out all the good stuff. Everything was going good. This is how scams get you. Everything was going good. Everything looked legit all the way up until when they asked me for my Google account. Let me tell you something. Be careful, okay? Because a lot of this stuff looks real legit. A lot of this stuff looks real legit. It really looked legit to me. It really did. So I go in, and usually they ask me for my Google account because they need to assess the Google so they can get the matrix or the analytics of everything. So I go in and say, all right, cool, you can have access, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, shit started getting weird. Like super weird. Like my phone literally blacked out. Now, mind you, I'm on the computer, but my phone blacked out. And then my other phone that's connected to my Google account, that blacked out too. And then finally, I'm looking around and I'm trying to, Google sending me the message saying like, yo, is this you? Is this you? Is this you trying to access your account? And then, boom, poof, gone. Nothing. And I'm like, man, listen. When I tell you a 56-year-old man cry, I was crying. I'm talking literal tears coming up out my eyes. I didn't get access. My whole phone factory reset it. I mean, everything. Phone numbers, pictures, contacts that was saved on the phone, apps, everything. My phone turned back on, and it was like I just got the phone right out the box. I had to reset everything back up. And my Google password to my Google account was changed. So listen, when I tell you that I had Scarface playing in my head last night, like I ain't never seen a man cry. I mean, I was bawling last night. I'm on the phone trying to get a hold of my son. I'm on the phone trying to get a hold of my daughter-in-law. I'm on it. And mind you, this is around 12 o'clock at night, like 12:30. I couldn't get a hold of my son because my son was asleep. He's out of town. So I finally got a hold of my daughter-in-law. And I'm over here crying. I'm telling her somebody hacked my phone. I can't get in my phone. I lost all my stuff. I don't have access to nothing. Because, everything with your Google account to your phone is 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 connected to your Google account, like your Google account, your YouTube, your whatever email, whatever is your main email, that's what is set to your Google account on your phone. Luckily for me, I had, I got several other Google accounts. So I had to use another Google account on my phone just to get back in the phone, to use the phone, like to make phone calls. I had to get back into the account just to do that, or get back into the phone just to do that. So, that was a little pain in itself. So I was able to get back into the phone. I was able to use my phone as a regular phone because my Google account, my main Google account, gone. Well, going for the minute. So luckily for me, she got me on the phone and she started walking me through everything what I need to do to get the reset. And when I tell you, man, Google, I tell you, all this new stuff that Google got now, all of that wasn't prevalent when I actually started up. 2-part authenticator. I had to download a Google Authenticator app. Oh my God. Well, you know what? I think Sean should have it on his phone. Yeah, he should have it on his phone. I can't wait till my son come back. So I had to download the Google Authenticator. I had the fingerprint, face lock, all that. Just to reset the password. Usually Google is like, okay, here, try another way. We'll send you an email to your Google account. I'm like, I don't have access to my Google account. Why are you sending me an email? Why don't you just send me a link so I could just change the password so I could get back into my account? Man, when I tell you, it was like going through a cotton field. Well, maybe a cotton field is a bad analogy, but it was like a needle in a haystack. That's a better analogy. And when I tell you that I was going through it last night, so we finally got up to the part where Google let me reset the password. Now, from what I remember a long time ago, I know some apps and some passwords ask you, well, what's your old password? And then we'll put in a new one. Nah, luckily for me, I still remember my old password to my Google account from day one. So I had that for years, so I guess it was time to change it. So I was able to change it. And after I did all of that, I was able to get back into my main Google account. And I seen like an email that I wasn't familiar with. And, my daughter-in-law told me to erase that email that you're not familiar with, including the email that sabotaged my account. So I went in there, I did all of that. She wanted me to go and, do all the two-thing verification, the authenticator, make sure I do all of that with the new password, because she said that the hackers can probably see me going into the account, changing it up, and I needed to do that ASAP, and I did it last night. So luckily I was able to stop crying. I was able to get my Google account back. I went over to my YouTube because I was kind of worrying that they had access to my YouTube. Like, I know of creators that had their YouTube literally hijacked. Like, somebody would get in, change the profile, change everything in a lickety split moment. Like, I got about $500 that's in my YouTube account. You know? I mean, I was worried about my money. I was worrying about my YouTube, and I was worrying about my money because, you know, if you don't have access to your YouTube, you don't have access to your money. So I was lucky enough to get in there, take care of all that. But as far as my phone, as far as my apps, my contacts, my pictures, my text messages, that's all gone. All gone. I mean, I could probably go up to T-Mobile today to see. I don't even think that, because see, when you do a hard factory reset, it literally cleans the phone. I mean, my phone booted back up like it was brand new out of the box. And it's funny because I'm getting the Galaxy, I'm getting the Galaxy 6 or the Galaxy 26. I'm getting that phone in a couple of days. So it was crazy that happened to me last night. And I had this Google account for over 20 years. Same Google account, same password, same everything. I got it set up now to when it start asking me those questions, I'm able to get in to my account. Also, let you know, like, if you use the password manager on Google, let you know that is connected to your Google account as well. When you let Google save the passwords, when it said, hey, we could suggest a strong password for you, and you say, yeah, no problem, go ahead and use it, and then go ahead and save it. And if your main Google email gets hacked, that's gonna go by way of the wayside too. So I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful, be a little bit more mindful now. Like I said, I get a lot of sponsored emails and stuff like that. Now I'm at the point that I don't even want to open up them motherfucking emails no more. Like, if I get an email from a sponsor or something like that, even though that I know you, I'm not even going to open up that email. I'm not. So, and besides, sponsors is not all that important for my channel anyway. I mean, I did a few of them back in the day, and I just review the product because I just outright like it. But after seeing what happened to my phone last night, after my phone got hijacked last night, and I could have potentially lost everything, which, I lost everything, but I didn't lose everything. The important stuff I was able to get back, but everything else when it came to the phone and my other phone, because my other phone was affected too. Luckily I had my tablet, and my tablet wasn't affected, so I had to do everything through my tablet. So just a word of caution. Be careful of any email that you might not be familiar with, because you might potentially could get hit.